Yo, it's Hugh Blow back with another video. We're going to be getting into the weekly recap for the week. We got our Discord here. Y'all definitely stay tuned. We got the things we got for the week. We got Monday markup. We got Wednesday Q&A. And I think we got some Tuesday. Let's look at the calendar. So Tuesday we got a live trading session. We got Monday markup call. And we got Wednesday Q&A. So y'all definitely stay tuned for that. We're going to definitely tap into what we were in this week. It's an exciting week. We started off the 100K challenge funded so we can, just work together, grind together, make profits together, and share the proceeds. Excuse me. All right. So from where we started off in the week, just to give everybody clarity, if you don't know, this is the 100K challenge that we're doing in the Discord. Full transparency. This is the start of the 100K. We're gonna be putting it all in this channel of the Discord. So definitely, y'all pause this real quick, read this, and we're gonna be, definitely tapping into it this week. So uh, these are the trades that we kind of got into this week, and uh, definitely, they played out somewhat of what I thought they would, but a lot of them not so much. So from last week, we did end up hitting TP from that GJ trade we were in, where it went up. We waited. We had a sell stop here. It came down. Eventually it came up. If you look at the weekly recap from last week, we were waiting. Price was right here. We were waiting for it to kind of still come to these areas right here, our 50% levels, and price did definitely come to our 50% levels and then come back up where we were trying to then sell again. So yeah, man, we definitely were looking for that move for a reentry, and we did end up getting stopped out on this one. So we price ended up just kind of piercing through and kind of going up and retesting higher levels. There's some videos of me, just kind of explaining the trades and kind of like going through every step of the process of the way. This is when we ended up getting stopped out here, but I ended up realizing that we had a big 4-hour 50% area here, which price tapped into perfectly. And we started to see a little bit of a fall a little after that. So when it comes to GJ, I think for this challenge purposes, we probably won't be touching it again. Just for the funded like part of the challenge, I probably just won't be touching it again. I'm gonna stick to a few pairs that I definitely know just has consistency with higher time frames and everything, and I'm gonna go over that in a bit. But for this trade, we ended up definitely, starting off the week in some drawdown and some negative. We started off the week pretty bad, but we definitely turned it around, in the lighter parts of the week. So this is how the initial part of the week went. We were on GJ, just kind of figuring out exactly when it was going to sell. So, yeah, it was definitely tough, starting off. We did, come back, made a little bit of profits back in the account, end up, getting in an NZD USD and Euro USD. So we did end up, kicking back a little bit. Again, taking some more losses in the account as well. And, we definitely had to shake back because it was so important for us to shake back. And I just kind of had to step back and refocus and figure out what I wanted to do with the actual account and kind of how I wanted to expand it and how I was going to go about it. The only reason why I say that is because we dealt with a little bit of drawdown that I'm used to. So once that drawdown goes past 2%, the funded prop firm that I chose, which I will not say because they're not paying me to say their name. I don't promote anything that I'm not getting paid to promote. That's just me being honest. They end up having a rule where each one of their funded challenges, as soon as you get to 2% drawdown, they automatically take you out of the trade. So it doesn't matter if I try to let my trade breathe or try to throw the lot sizes that I was throwing. It is a 100K account, so I was able to throw decent lot sizes, but when those lot sizes weren't necessarily going in my favor, instantly, it would take me out of those trades, which allowed us to, see a lot more of those uh, trades that got clapped and trades that hit stop loss, or maybe not, sometimes it didn't even get a chance to hit stop loss. It would just be like floating in a specific area, and then I would get taken out, and it would kind of make me feel like I needed to get in and stuff like that. So even with this position here, I ended up getting taken out of NZD USD, and I saw that price was reversing. So let me give you guys a little bit of how that looked. If Trading View would load, let's see. So we did have a trade on NZD USD. I did see that price was definitely reversing. So we got into this W right here. So we got into the sell originally. I saw that price was reversing. We definitely, ended up getting in, but I cut it due to me feeling like me taking that trade at that time was just FOMO, me just be having a fear of missing out, and also me just being emotional. So I did end up, cutting the trade. It was a winning trade. As you can see, it went up, you know, see how far I went. I went up 90 pips. So literally from that 5 lot, it would have literally been like a $5,000 move if we would have held that move. And that would have been awesome for us to like kick off the week and stuff like that. So um, really just battling that and understanding how I want to like use my lots going forward. It wasn't something that I really had to deal with in the challenge part of everything, because they didn't have that 2%, rule or anything, so I was able to let my trades kind of like flow and kind of go through the motions before they finally like played out. With the funded, they kind of like have different set of rules. So, I had to kind of like take that on the chin. But this week, I'm well prepared. I'm geared up for it, and I'm ready to definitely, tap into it this week and hit it a little bit more differently. We may have to throw a little bit less of lot sizes than I'm used to throwing, but at least we would see the consistency and the profits that we need to in order to give back. So that's all we're kind of like, looking for right now. So we did end up seeing that GJ had this beautiful price action coming down. I originally had it coming down here, but kind of like looking at the broader scope, I did see that it just wasn't ready. It just wasn't ready to come all the way down here, nor was it going to, because the higher time frame daily was in a buy structure. So I definitely saw where it was gonna have that market shift, and we were just playing in the middle of a bigger time frame buy structure. So it's about, and that's why my students and everybody that I teach, always teach them to box in the market, and always while you're in a trade still look and zoom out, because at the end of the day you still want to have that keen eye to see what market is doing overall, and to see how far you want to take your take profit, and where you want to put your stop loss and stuff like that, just so you can protect the integrity of your trade. So originally I was coming down in the 50% area and down here, but once I looked at the daily, I was like, yeah, it's definitely not coming there. I kind of shortened it. It was still 100 pip SL, TP. So I was still like good with that. That's still, good. 100 pips, is definitely still good, to get on a trade, So we definitely tapped in on this, and we definitely saw it play out. It definitely played out directly to the area, and then it literally reversed from here. So let's go look at that real quick. In On our charts, where is it at? Actually, I think I deleted GJ because I was like so upset about how it was moving this week, and how it was like giving us the all that inconsistency. So I definitely ended up trashing it, I believe. But let's pull it back up real quick just so we can see. So yeah, originally had it down here, ended up coming down to that area where I said it was going to come down right here. And then now we're possibly seeing that move up. So on the daily time frame, like I said, it's just retest to push up, into these higher areas on a higher time frame, which you kind of see that we're gonna possibly get a daily cross on, the daily soon. So price is in a bullish structure, even if it is, playing this area a bit. It definitely may come down. I don't know why this is black, because I didn't put that like that. But this area of the 50% is still active, and it's still valid. So I would definitely make sure to look out for this for the week. If you guys trade G Day, like I said, I'm gonna be deleting it because it just moves too finicky for what I'm trying to do in this challenge, and I don't. It doesn't. The challenge account that I have right now doesn't allow me grace to be in certain amount of drawdown depending on my lot size. So I'm just good off of it right now, at least. I may, trade it like next week or like in the next coming weeks, after we're done and like giving back. But for this week, we're going to be just dealing with maybe the indices. I try to like really stay away from indices when it comes to prop firms because they have like different metrics and stuff like that. And it doesn't even move the same as you would, if I threw like a 50 lot or like zero point 0.5 in my real account, it would move differently than what I did with a prop firm because they changed their metrics a little bit. So you're getting paid like you would a Forex pair most of the times, like, so you might as well just trade Forex, just to give everybody that perspective on why you've seen that switch in the Discord from trading indices to trading just Forex pairs within the confines of trading this challenge. So this week we're going to focus on EU, NZD USD, JBP USD. I don't know why I can't speak today. Euro JPY and Euro AUD. We have a lot of crosses that's about to happen on the higher time frame in some of these pairs. So I'm just definitely looking forward to it. And even if we don't get any crosses, I'm going to still try to figure out how we can get into some trades that just go with the overall bias of the pair. So we're just going to just, move like that this week and see how we can navigate and make some profits, So we definitely got that hit there. We definitely got taken out on UCAD, but we did take partials here. Once I saw price kind of like reject this structure here, and then it printed this candle and it didn't, make a close below this. I definitely, felt as though it's going to make at least a bit of a push up, probably like take me out of break even and come back. But I ended up taking partials, ended up taking out the rest of my position out, which is totally fine. As long as I collect partials on something, I'm totally fine with that. We ended up having like EU, give us a little bit of cash as well, which helped us get back to that break even. So with those losses that we took in the beginning of the week, we had GJ. We took partials here, partials here. Price did end up coming back on both, but the partials was just enough to bring the count back to break even. So we're back at the 100K for the challenge for this up and coming week, and we're gonna be, just running it up again, seeing how much profits we can get until our profit split comes about. And if you guys definitely have any questions, concerns, comments, leave them below. If you're not in the Discord, you're sleeping, hop in the Discord, for more trades and trading analysis. Follow us on IG, Hublot _. If you definitely want to tap into our community, click the link below in this description of this video. It'll send you right to join our Discord, our free section of the Discord. I'm Hublot, and I'm out.